If you tuned in, this message is going to be for specific people. There needs to be a clearing of energy here for those of you who are feeling some sort of like sadness today. I almost feel like a sadness for people who lost their mothers, or it could be that it's Mother's Day. You feel alone. You feel like you have nobody to help you. You just feel alone for some of you. That's what I'm hearing. So it could be that you're feeling alone, or you might be just going through something here with your whole life with energy right now. So I am picking up a little bit of like, sadness. I don't know who that's for, but let's clear that energy. So this message is going to be very particular, and it's not for everybody, obviously, right? I want to say that you are clearing some past life stuff. So if you are feeling like over a surge of energy and it's not feeling right, you're not feeling good about it, there could be something here that you're not feeling so good about, right? You're just like, oh, I'm so sick of this, right? It's helping you clean your aura and clear your aura. For some of you, there's a bit of pessimism happening today. Some of you are worried about, like, this is like something. Hey guys, love you. Hi Layla. Happy Mother's Day to all you guys, right? All your mothers out there, not mothers, or mothers of children that are not yours, or whatever you're gonna call it. Some of you are worried about like a manifestation. Like, is it gonna come through, or am I'm hearing, am I hopelessly devoted to you? I'm hearing that whole song right now. But now I'm out of my head. Since you pushed my love aside, hopelessly devoted to you. But I don't see this as like a person. For some reason, are you hopelessly devoted to a manifestation? Are you hopelessly devoted to something that you're just like, I don't know if this is gonna happen? Am I waiting for am I dreaming? I'm hearing a lot of music here, a lot of songs, a lot of music. So you could be feeling like, am I dreaming? Like, what if I'm wrong? What if this is not coming to me? What if I'm like completely off? Like, am I gonna be, did I just waste? I'm hearing, did I just waste all this? Oh, thank you for the $10 donation. Happy Mother's Day. I love you, Layla. Am I dreaming right now? Am I sitting here dreaming, thinking, like, is this gonna happen? What if I'm wrong? What if it doesn't happen? What if none of it comes to me? What if, you know what it is about, I'm hearing what it is about manifestations when we don't receive it? Because I believe we all can receive anything, right? But sometimes when you don't receive it, it's almost like a slap in the face from the universe. And you feel like the universe is telling you don't deserve that. But it also could be like a timing thing, right? But sometimes when you don't get what you asked for, because, we ask for things, and if you're anything like me, you don't ask for much, right? You don't ask for much. So when you do ask for it, it's like, Bella, when you ask for it, I love you, Bella. When you do ask for it and you don't receive it, you're kind of like, I don't ask for anything. You could have gave me this one thing, or you know what I mean? And so it's like, that's kind of like the energy. That's what it's about. It's not even about you getting mad at God or whatever it is. It's more like, what don't I deserve this? I think I deserve this, because I do see For me, I'm saying to you, like, you are capable of manifesting anything. You are the magician here. I do see some overflow of abundance, which means to me that you're going to be receiving something that you've been wanting. Maybe for some of you, maybe it'll come in a different form. I see a Pisces here. I see a Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces and Scorpio. I see that. I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I see a Libra. I said Libra, but I meant to say Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm just really glad at this point in my life I've gotten rid of so many fake people. I'm so happy about it because guess what? I don't care. I love that I've gotten rid of all the toxic people in my life. Really, I have. Really, I have. Even in the astral, even in the dream state, I've gotten rid of toxic people. And I have these dreams that Spirit has been showing me. And I mean, it's what I want you to understand is when you're like, oh, but I only see bad dreams of these things. Is that all the lives I live? No, you're not going to be shown the good dreams. Like, I mean, you'll be shown them, but they're not going to focus on that because the good dreams, you don't need to heal from that. Those are good moments of your life. So they're going to show you dreams that are not great and you're going to be pissed off about it. But that's because those are the dreams that you're healing and letting go of. For instance, I had that dream that this guy killed two people and I had to go and kill him. It's like, and I know I've had a dream. I know I've had a lifetime like that because I've seen myself in a situation like that. And then also another one where it's like somebody I liked and there was like cars and racing, which is why I always liked racers and all that. They were cheating on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've had these tumultuous, toxic relationships, not just in this lifetime, but in past lives. And so your guides are showing you that because they want you to, excuse me, give me 1 second, guys. Oh. I don't know anymore. I don't fucking know anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. I gotta quit smoking, and it's fucking hard to do that, man. Just gotta quit. I just have to quit. That's it. Like I'm tired of these fucking cigarettes. Like that's what people like, girl, you need to quit. You need to quit. It's like, bitch, the fuck. Do you know how hard it is to quit smoking? Does anybody know? Does anybody fucking know? Or you just think that you just wake up one day and you say, I'm not gonna smoke anymore, and that's what happens. I'm sure it does happen for some people. I'm praying that it happens for me too, but it ain't that easy, sweetie. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I'm gonna put this in there. That's what I always smoke, Newports, right? But I switched to these supposedly like healthier, no chemicals cigarettes from the store where she rolls them herself and all that. And they're supposed to be a healthier option, whatever. And I'm gonna tell you something that's weird because maybe I'm still coughing up the stuff from the Newports, but but this is making me cough more. And it's making me cough more. I don't know how else to say it. It's making me cough more. And I thought that, like not smoking the Newports would have me. The difference is though I can breathe better when I smoke these. The Newports really, I started seeing walking up the stairs. I was like, like holy shit, sounding like a 90-year-old and shit. But with these, I noticed more phlegm coming out. So I don't know if it's the menthol in it. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out because I'm gonna quit smoking anyway. But that's coming. It's on its way. The summer is usually the time that I could quit smoking because I don't like smoking in the heat. I hate smoking cigarettes in the heat. Yeah. But see, the Camel Crush and the Newport has the menthol, makes it smoother. Camel Crush, Marlboro menthol, they have this like very minty taste that I'm not a fan of. That's what these are. So like my brother's like, trust me, yo, you want to smoke these, you're gonna be able to breathe better. He goes, I smoke these and I notice I can, move around more. I'm not tired like when I smoke Newports, which is true. It is true. Even my breathing feels less intense, right? It's much better than it was with Newports, but still, I got better, but I still sneak puffs. American Spirit is good too for cigarettes. American Spirit made me feel like I couldn't breathe immediately. Like I instantly smoked an American Spirit and I was like, ugh, my whole chest clogged up. So because it's only tobacco, right? There's no nicotine, right? Am I right? What the fuck? I think I smoke for the nicotine. Anyway, I guess that's a message for some of us, right? Let's continue. I redecorated my whole room last night. Like I took everything apart and went in and just like took everything from under the bed, everything. And I made it like really simple in here, really clean and smooth. And I'm so happy I did it because like it was so chaotic before. And that's the thing. Today is Sunday, right? The 14th. Am I correct? Is today the 14th? Right. Tomorrow is the 15th. You guys know I've been doing the sugar water under the bed and then I have my clothes, 18 clothes next to my bed. Mercury goes direct tomorrow, but Jupiter goes into Taurus tomorrow as well. So now as Mercury goes into directness, the finances, the communication will start to get better. We're not going to be dealing with past stuff no more. I say like post shadow after Mercury goes direct, you like a week or two, it's still got that like energy of Mercury in retro, but Jupiter goes into Taurus tomorrow. And or the 16th. So before the 16th, I'm going to spill that sugar water out and I'm going to burn those clothes. And that brings in new opportunities, new blessings. And so, and I see like the end of the month, if you have something that you're wanting to achieve for this next couple of months, I just see like, I'm hearing you're going to be able to check, you know, like somebody who has like, I want to get this done. Like I'm seeing silly things like I want eyelashes and I want to get my teeth whitened and, you know, like I want to get, I don't know, tanning or something. I see you being able to check that list off. So you might not feel like you're, some of you guys, if you're scared of the water, you were definitely in Atlantean times. And I want to see that that's a message coming through for somebody. So I want to tell you that right now, I see your car being paid, your rent being paid, bills paid, you're raising your credit score, you're paying off debts. I mean, that's magical, right? Let me say this though. Okay. During this Mercury in retro, whatever you've been letting go, like your guides are showing you shit in your dreams and things like this that you need to let go of, right? Yeah, whatever you're letting go of in your dreams, in your past life stuff, whatever you're releasing right now, your guides want you to know to send them all. This is a big message right here for all of us, including myself. It's important to send these energies love and light. Okay, it's on its way. It'll be here in about 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, love you. Because I just saw the text. It comes up. Hold on, guys.
Don't tell me you missed. Tell me what time it said.
Okay, I will.
Both the time.
All right. It says 12:12. It says by 12:12. My daughter wakes me up this morning. She drew me a picture and it says open here and she put $20 in there. And she was like, Happy Mother's Day. I was like, it's so cute. And then she demands 100 things. Do this, do that. I'm like, it's Mother's Day. You're supposed to be doing it for me. She's like, you're still my mommy. I'm just a baby. And she does that thing I love. But I'm just a baby. And I'm like, okay. She's a Cancer, you know, she's always going to be a little baby, you know. I always compare Cancers to one of my friends, Bella. Actually, she doesn't know this, but like when I meet Cancers, I remember Bella because she would take the tomatoes out of her sandwich. And I'd be like, but why don't you just order the sandwich without the tomatoes? She's like, because I like the juice of it, but not the actual tomato. So I'll never forget that, how picky they are with their food. And then, like, if you don't do things for them, they flip out. Like, so I kind of like always know like how to treat a Cancer because of her, you know. I compare people to the signs of the people that made the most impact in my life, right? People don't know that. I'm such a weirdo. You see how I remember that though, right, Bella? So I want to tell you guys that I do, let me just say, I'm like, if you're in this reading, I want you to know I'm not, that's me. I know that if you're in this reading, and Pisces women are like that too, very picky, very picky. My mom's a Pisces and she's very tough to please. Anything that you get her, she'll be like, why'd you get this? Like she'll tell you straight out, I don't like it. I see some of you guys really, if you're in this reading, I do see you contemplating on what I'm hearing. You don't know what to do with your money. Wow. I mean, like, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say when I'm looking at the cards here, I'm just seeing like something really is coming through here, you know? I love you too, Bella. We've been through a lot together, you know, but in the end, we still remain friends, and that's what's important. I really want you to start sending love and light to all who have hurt you. And I mean, I see these dreams and I think about it and I'm like, why am I seeing these? And spirit showing me like, you got to forgive all these people for the things they've done to you, because I'm hearing you already forgave yourself for what you've done, right? And if you haven't, get on that shit. Listen to me. Let me tell you something about forgiving myself. That shit took me it was a long process for me to forgive myself for the things that I've done to others and the people that I've caused pain to. But I'm going to tell you something, doing it was very, very important to me, because I was punishing myself for a very long time for the things that I had done. And let me tell you, that shit is not going to take you nowhere. I'm going to tell you, it is what it is. I did what I did. And I paid my chronic debts. I paid my debts. And you could be feeling like, you know what? Have I paid my debts? But like, think about your life. I'm here and think about the things that you experienced, and have you or have you not been, went through some things here. I'm hearing, I'm hearing abandoned as a child for some of you. Some of you were abandoned by your mothers as a child. I'm hearing it. And you're trying to like see it for what it is right now. And look at, I have Money Mondro's art right here. So I support the people that do things, right? What people don't know about me is in my private time, I support people on all that they do. You know, I support them and I post about them and all that stuff, and never ask for money. You know, that's one thing. That's why I'll always be blessed, because I'm always blessing others with time, energy, love, light, you know. Listen, I was going to get on today and I'm going to tell you guys, to be honest with you, maybe I should just tell you exactly what I was going to say when I got on this live. I was going to sit here and I was going to talk to you guys about setting your boundaries and keeping them in place, because I'm going to tell you something. As a channeler, as a psychic, as a medium, as a starseed, as a oracle, as a healer, I have learned the biggest lesson this year in my life is that in the process, in the meantime of me giving and giving and giving, I was losing a lot, and that could be financially or whatever, but I lost myself in the process because I was so busy worrying about how everybody else is feeling. And I got to help spirit, I got to help people. And I'm hearing this, like, you got to start setting your boundaries and keep them in place. And please don't change it, because here's what's happening right now, especially this time. Mercury is going direct. You need to let everyone from the past know, honey, I love you, but you're in the past. The past is the past for a reason. I'm going to send you all love and light. And I don't hate nobody. I really, really don't. I don't hate anybody. I don't fucking want to fight nobody. I don't want to, nothing. I have no hate for nobody from the past, because I've done some serious inner shadow work and I've released a lot of pain and hurt from the past with me and with others. So I have healed a lot of that stuff from the past. A lot of them have not healed what has taken place with us in the past, but that is not up to us to fix that. You see what I'm saying to you? It's not up to you to fix it. It's really not. I got my peppermint and eucalyptus spray in here. I love it for my room. It helps me with breathing too. Snake plant. I'm hearing get a snake plant for some of you. It'll help your kid breathe in the room. I'm hearing. See. Okay. So if you're asking, like, will I be moving into this Will I be moving out? Will I be getting that? Will I be doing what I want to do? Would I be finding, thank you, finding my place, my footing on this earth? Will I find my way? You're a warrior. You fought many battles. The war is over. You can rest now. Healing is coming. I promise you. You will feel so much healthier. Some of you, it's physical healing as well too. You've actually gotten hurt. I saw somebody get stabbed in a past life. If you have a weird fear of knives, like, or being stabbed, that's because you were stabbed in the stomach. So if you have problems on your right side of your stomach, this message could be for you. It's like like you've always said, like, oh, the right side of my stomach always feels funny. Like I feel like, I don't know, something, maybe when you sleep on it, something feels weird on the right side of the stomach. Okay. Something like that. Yeah. This is for a reason. The spirit wants you to know that your fears are from the past and they're not going to happen in this lifetime, Yeah. So it's like, I had a realization with like Atlantis that I was there, and I remember living underwater and I saw it. Look, man. Okay, let me just show you mother. And what's today? Today's Mother's Day. And look what card came out. Let me read this to you guys because today's Mother's Day and the card of mother came up. Let's see what it says here for you guys. All right, let's see what it says. And this is an important message, so let's pay attention because it is Mother's Day, and the fact that this card came up, it's talking to you about something with your mother. Ellie, he's approaching now. Okay. This card indicates that your mother in this life was also with you in other lifetimes. This is actually a very common occurrence. The mother-child relationship is a significant emotional and physical bond. If you enjoy a healthy, loving relationship with your mother in this lifetime, you were probably drawn together again because your fondness of one another. However, if your relationship has been challenging, this indicates a need to balance the karma through your forgiveness. Your feelings about your mother are directly related to your ability to manifest abundance, as mother energy is all about receiving. If you have blocks with your mother, you have most likely developed control issues that prevent you from receiving help from others or from the universe. So this card asks you to do more personal work concerning your mother. At this time, you may wish to add past life regression as an adjunct to other therapeutic messages. Healing. So I'm going to say this. It's saying that when we have issues with our mother, like, that for some of you, it could be holding you back from your abundance. Some mothers can actually hold people back from the love of their life or the situation that they want, that they desire, because it kind of like gets in the way of because I see like right here in the middle of the deck is like the mother energy right there. But and then the family card is right next to it. And right on the next, I want to say like healing something with your mother. And yeah, I'm hearing for some of you, you want to take care of them. You want to be there for them. You want to provide for them, right? For some of you, it upsets you that they didn't provide for you. Like this is like, like seeing somebody like getting taken care of by their mother. And you're just thinking, why doesn't my mom do that for me? You know what I mean? I have to be like very grateful for my mom, because I remember, this is how your mom is a real one. Like I was getting locked up and she told the cops, she's not here. And she kept them away for like 3 weeks until I said, I'm finally ready to like, go to jail. And she like lied for me and she did all this shit and she came to the court and she fought for me. You're welcome, baby. And she fought for me and she did all this, and I'm very grateful for it. But now it's like, working with that energy. I'm grateful that I Albanian mothers don't like kick their kids out of the house, because guess what? being a single mom is not easy for anybody, right? So we often say, like, I'm very grateful because there's other single moms who are like doing everything on their own with no help, financially, emotionally, physically, nothing. My mom may not be the most emotional person in the world, but she's very giving in other ways. Her love language is like giving you money, or like, helping you with something like that you need help with, a bill or something like that, So we have to be grateful for what our mother. So some of you may have an emotionally available mother, but they're not there in other ways, right? Some of you may have a mother who, okay, I'm hearing this for somebody. She couldn't deal with your energy. Like maybe you were too much for her, or you're just too crazy. Not crazy, not saying you're crazy, because I don't want you to take that the wrong way. I feel like right here, that thing by the nose, I feel like it sticks to my nose too much. Like there needs to be something, like it needs to stay like that. Anyway, I'm a Virgo. I'm gonna point out I'm like, do you see, what is that? Is that a pimple? You can't be around me. I'll be like, can you check that on my back? What's that little thing? You'll be like, it's a scratch up. Like, are you sure it's short? And like, yeah, that's a Virgo thing. We're obsessed with like finding out what everything it is on our body. So you don't trust anyone, but that's got to change, because not everybody will hurt you. Again, fears of Atlantis, fears of water, Atlantis and Enoch days, you survived it. For some of you, if you don't know, you have severe pain in that area for months on the right side. Wow. Karen, you see? You have been a powerful, important person in many past lives, okay? You have been. And I know I've seen myself being with Princess Diana, and them telling me, you're a princess, and all that. Some of you are going to be meeting like this perfect person, whoever they are. And for some of you, if you want to make music and create or write, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do it. You may not like be doing it now, but I swear to God, like you're gonna do that. I swear. For some of you, you're gonna get that creativity out of it. My mom put me on Judge Hatchet when I was a kid because she couldn't handle me. Wow. Yeah, shouldn't have had me on a Scorpio moon. Look, my daughter, very tough. She's like very like, when she wants things her way, she is very adamant about it. I'm grateful that I'm very understanding and very calm, because if not, I'd probably be fist fighting her every day. Because sometimes she gets to that point where it's like that Cancer comes out of her, and if she don't get her way, she has Cancer sun, Cancer moon, Cancer Venus, Cancer in the North Node. She has Cancer everywhere, and she's a Virgo rising. So just imagine, Virgo's picky, nitpicky, OCD, critical, and then that's her Virgo, and then her Cancer is also like that too. Like, why are you wearing that? You shouldn't wear that. Oh my God, that looks bad. Like, and she's not doing it to be mean. It's just, that's just how they are. You got to understand. That's why it'd be good for a Virgo and a Cancer to be together, because they could criticize each other without getting mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I remember my friend Bella right there. She's a Cancer. And we used to look at each other. I was like, don't wear that. Don't wear that. She'd be like, wow, but like, it's just your top looks shorter than your bottom, and don't wear it. And then she would tell me like, yo, don't wear that. Don't look like that. And we didn't get mad about it, because we were telling each other the truth. Like, bitch, you ain't walking outside with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Or when it would be about dating someone, we tell each other right away, like, they ain't for you, boo. Let them go. Here's the thing, guys. Yeah, I know I'm going slow with this message. I'm talking calm and slow, but I think that's better for all of us. Because in a way, I needed this message too, I'll tell you guys, it's been a tough couple of 6 months, right? It's been very tough for me personally, as far as like whatever the energy is. I can tell you that I felt it to the max. Okay. So I can tell you, if you've been going through the shits and you've been feeling the shits, I can tell you I felt it with you. Okay. Some of you guys are going to be you're going to be going to school for like plant medicine. I know that I'm planning to do something like that, but I actually want to, see, it's like your health is, trust and faith that your health, for some of you, your health was affecting you. It was you got to give yourself a little bit of credit though. For some of you guys don't realize what a health the battle of your body. You were healing your body. Yeah, it is wild. You were healing your body. For some of you, you don't even see that you were healing your body physically. I'm hearing you're walking all day, your legs hurt. Somebody's either a waiter here or a waitress. I'm seeing somebody with like a lot of plates on their hands, and they're just like, but then by the end of the day, I'm hearing somebody expects you to do something for them anyway. You just worked mad hard all day. Like you're tired. And this person's still like, well, blah, 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 blah. It's like, bitch, I mean, I'm here and I make good money, I do good, but it's not easy. Whoever that's for. And another thing I'm hearing, right? I'm hearing this too. You take a lot of shit from people. I see this for you. Somebody here is like, or there's a few of you here. If you're in this reading, I'm asking spirit to touch on all of us, including me, with all of you. You take a lot of bullshit from people. I'm hearing this very strongly. You literally like really take a lot of shit from people, and like you know, I'm hearing people call me crazy, but what they don't know is all the times that I hold myself back from going crazy. It's like, if only they knew. If only they knew that. I literally have like a fucking literal demon inside of me that just wants to come out and attack, but I don't let her come out. I make her stay away. I was like, no, honey, no, not in this lifetime. Because we played. Me and my demon played for real in past lives. For real. We had fun and we had horrible, dark moments. And then also in this lifetime, she tried to come back, but I had to tell her, like, listen, sweetie, I love you, but I can't play with you no more. You're killing me. You know, literally, you're killing me. You know what I'm saying to you? If they only knew. I mean, I drive and I have to stop this. You know, I'm talking about you guys as a message. I drive and people will cut me off. The old me used to like want to get out of the car and fight them. Now I'm just like, love and light, love and light. You know what I'm saying? Like people are like, quit smoking. I'm like, bitch, I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't have sex. I don't go out. I don't think you want me to quit smoking. Bitch, I might snap on a motherfucker. You know, I'm like, bitch, I don't even have a glass of wine, ho. The fuck is wrong with you, bitch? You know how hard it is to be sober, almost fully sober. Besides the kratom here and there, I take it. Sometimes I take it every day. It depends, but it doesn't just makes me calm. It just this relax me. It's like smoking a blunt, you know, without having to smoke all the blunt. But I don't do nothing else. And you guys know me, you know, I would tell you the truth. I'll be like, yeah, I'm doing some coke here and there. I don't give a fuck what people think about me, but I'm not today. You know, today I keep myself clean and as straight and narrow on the path as I can, you know. Yeah, don't take my last advice. When I look at the cards, I'm seeing, thank you, Bella. You know, it wasn't easy for me, bitch. You know that. You know, I remember that day I flipped out and started crying in your house. I was like, you were like, you have to stop. And I was like, I can't. And I was screaming. I was like, I literally can't. I'm trying. Nobody understands. I'm trying, but I can't. But, you know, then I realized it was a spiritual thing and I had to like put my demons at bay and understand that today, even today, when they come to test me and do stuff, it's not even worth it anymore for me because I tried, let's say like a year ago, I tried to go out and do coke and do all that stuff. But let me tell you something. I was paranoid the whole time. I kept hearing voices and I was like, I'm doing drugs if this shit is what's going to happen. Like I did drugs to stay away from the voices. Now they're coming to me. No, thank you, spanky hands. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, like I did drugs. What people don't realize is I did drugs to shut the voices out. Like I just didn't want to hear at it. I was so spiritually connected that I wasn't aware of it. So I kept taking things to shut those voices up. And so then I realized that not taking anything now, it shut them up. But if I take something now, it opens up the voices. And so it's like I'm opposite from everybody else, right? I mean, I used to take perks, 3 or 4 of them 30s, and I was wide awake. People fell asleep on them shits, and that never happened to me. You're welcome, baby. You know, I was like the total opposite. I used to do coke and be quiet the whole time. Meanwhile, other people would do coke and be like, I'll be like, so I had like an opposite brain, you know? It was always opposite day in my brain. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. But then I realized it was a spiritual thing and I needed to get connected. I let go of all those feelings. And now it's like totally different, you know? And I feel much better. I feel like a brand new person. I feel good. And I'm not, you know, I don't judge myself. If I make mistakes, I don't judge myself. Because at least I'm not doing that shit every weekend. You know, if let's say I went out and I did that, you know, I don't want to, but if it ever does happen, because sometimes I don't go out in fear of that I'll do drugs, you know, and that's not a good way to live. Now I'll be afraid that if somebody's going to offer me something, I'm not going to say no, because really at the end of the day, I'm not really a person who says no to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll just be like, whatever, let's do it. And then I regret it later. But you know, like I said, I have to keep myself balanced because you can't stay locked up in the house. You can't stay locked up in the crib because you're afraid that you're gonna do this or you're gonna do that. If it happens, it happens. You gotta forgive yourself too, you know, because you are human and as a human, you make mistakes. So that could be a message for somebody to let you know, like, please. Yeah, same thing, Ula. That could be a message for like, please don't judge yourself. But can I just say that besides all the messages I'm giving you throughout my story, I see a manifestation come into fruition like within a month. And then this, like, let's say this full year. What you don't know, I'm hearing spirit say, is that by the end of this year, literally by the end of this year, which is during this year, all of the manifestations that you've been waiting for are coming to fruition. One, like, I'm hearing, you know how when it rains, it pours negative shit? It's going to rain and pour blessings on you. You know, they're going to be like, I'm hearing rain down on me. Let the blessings just rain down on me, you know? Yeah. So I do see you manifesting this stuff. I do see it. And I see, you know, at the end of this card, you have a magician that's over the nine of cups. So this is like, look at that. He's like creating his reality, and the magician is sitting on top of the nine of cups, and he's like, you know, you ever see this? You ever see all the people with the halos on? They're going like this, and then you see the other guys going like this. It's like they're showing you as above, so below. That's what you always see in pictures. But this one is the one Jesus does in Mary, because they're telling you I'm directly connected to the heavens. When you have somebody who does this, it means they're connected to both the earth and earth, as above, so below. So you see the magician here, he's got the tools, and look at his hands, he's pointing down and up. So he's telling you that I can work with all. Thank you for stop donating. I love you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Stop, don't, no, donate. Everybody donate. No, but I'm just saying, don't. You did it twice. Thank you so much, baby. I love you. This is the magician. He's working with all the elements, and he's got all the tools on his table. You see that? He's got every tool there. So you guys are telling you have all the tools to make all of this happen. Every tool to make it happen. You have it all. You have it all. You have the ability to manifest anything you want. And I want you to just believe. I'm hearing believe. I'm hearing something about somebody with a guy. You want to know if he's good for you. Somebody, you either met somebody, or I think I'm hearing the name Johnny. I'm not sure. Johnny or Donnie. I'm not sure. Something, a name like Mommy. I'm hearing Mommy. That's the name I'm hearing, like something like that. I just see the name Dean as well. Dean. And for some reason, I'm hearing the name Tori, or Lori. I'm hearing Gemini or Jen. Look, I said you want to know about somebody, right? With love. Here you go. Happy Mother's Day to you too, guys. Love you. And I said I'm hearing you. I see somebody who wants to know something about a guy or somebody. Your wisdom is worth it. I love you, bitch. I see somebody wanting to know something about a guy, and so I'm pulling these cards because, but you got the Two of Cups there, so let's see what they say about him or her. What about this person? If they're Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sag, I could be talking to you with this, okay? I asked, thank you. Cash App, Stacy sent me $10 for Happy Mother's. Oh, so they fixed my Cash App? Because bitch, they said something about I did some illegal activity. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Something about this could be a person or a job opportunity. There's because I see some kind of offer with work here, or there could be somebody you meet at work or you met at work and you're asking about them. This person could be in a place of higher position. For some of you, they're not ready to take on what you want them to. Like, you want something more serious, more committed, and they're just not there. They're not there yet. But I do see like some kind of something with work here. For some of you guys, this has to do with a business, a job. It could be a person you're dealing with. Isn't this supposed to keep like spraying after you let it go? Oh, word? So you're just gonna break on me like that? Okay, man. But I love it. It's a nice like spray. It's a mist. I love it. All right. Oh shit. I got it all over my computer. That's not good. It's peppermint. So I see like something with a job here again, once again. You know what this feels like? I'm gonna tell you what this feels like. You know how you like say to yourself, like, I will find love, but first I want to do this and I want to do that. Some of you guys want to do something before you jump into love. And I'm like that. I always say, like, I want to accomplish a couple of things before I find love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Before I go to find that love, before I get, I want to accomplish a couple of things myself. Okay. It's funny though, but look what this says. Queen of Outsiders, Sarah Lakali. Look what it says though. She says, I have arrived. I am where I always will be. In love. And you got Saint Brigitte, Our Lady of Exalted Light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. And then it says, no matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. And my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. That's beautiful. These are like guiding us from like, so to always feel at home, to feel secure and safe in wherever you are, because home is in you, right? Home is in you. And it's not outside. It's in you. It's you. You can be in a house, but without you, it's not a home. You know what I'm saying? Two kind of things like that. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. And then it says, I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. I don't know why this is reminding me of you, Bella, for some reason, and you too, Layla. It's not even the way she looks; it's just the way she's carrying herself right there, like that look. It's like. I love this one. This is probably my favorite card on here. It says the goddess of never not broken. And she almost looks like she rose from the dead and she came out of the grave, but she still looks gorgeous, even with her dark looks. And she's everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love, because the goddess of never not broken. So she goes through experiences, a lot of things that technically would break her. As you can see, she has the crusty arms right there, like from like crusty dust, like not like crusty, like in a bad way. I'm saying that she looks like she got broken apart, but always puts herself back together. Like the shadow is trying to pull her away, but she's still got the sun around her and she's very strong. Okay. This one is interesting. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am, the Queen of Heaven. So one thing about me that I love the most, that I have to say that I love myself the most about, is that I am very transparent with myself and what I experience. Yeah. Yeah. With what I experience. Okay. So she says, I am the eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. Brigitte, I am eternal flame. Every day my light grows brighter. I say these things every day to myself, like I can give endlessly because I receive endlessly. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am, and I'm okay with it. And I don't pretend to be somebody I'm not. And it's okay because I'm very honest and open. And when I say things like, oh, I want to fix this and I want this to be different, I tell my guys all the time, it's different. I'm not judging myself. I want you to understand I love myself. I love who I am, how I am. There's just things about me while I'm loving who I am right now. I want to change things about me, and I'm not doing it for nobody else. I want to do it for me. I want to experience what it's like to be girlier or have my hair done like this or have fake eyelashes all the time. Like, I am not the most girliest girl in the world, but I'm very feminine, meaning like I'm the role of femininity. I play that very well. I just don't exude femininity. I exude masculinity. My chart has 7 placements of masculine and only 2 or 3 placements of feminine. And that's because in the past life, not so long ago, I was a male. And that has carried on to this lifetime, which is why I tell you guys a lot of the times that trans people and stuff like that, they were female in a recent lifetime, and now they came here and they still want to be that female. But one of the things I'll tell you that my guides have told me is the reason why it's not good to change yourself as like a trans person, that you should just live your life through this lifetime as a male, but feeling like a female and doing things to make yourself feel like that. The reason why is because you have to learn the lesson of being a man in this lifetime, and you're still not ready to learn that lesson. So you change yourself trying to be something that you're not. You understand me? And so it's different when a person is gay or straight. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm saying trans people can do whatever they want, but I'm just telling you that they're not learning that lesson of being the male or the female. And don't take that the wrong way. Happy Mother's Day, Alma. I love you. You deserve all the Mother's Day love in the world. People are not learning their lesson as the person they're supposed to be. It's like you're supposed to be learning the lesson of who you are in this lifetime. And when you're not doing that, you're just prolonging it for the next lifetime. So it's not about, I'm not against gays, but I'm not. I don't have to explain it. What I'm saying to you is, though, sometimes I want to say to them, like, you're supposed to be learning about your lessons, like being a male in this lifetime, and you're not accepting it. And so each lifetime you come back, you're going to have this same problem because you're not learning your lesson as a male or a female. Like, for instance, I'm learning my lesson in being a female in this lifetime. I am dealing with the boobs and the children bearing. Listen, I felt like a man who was pregnant when I was pregnant. And I'm saying this to you for a reason. There could be things that you're experiencing that you're not comfortable with. Your guides want you to know it's because of your past lives and what you have to work with. So when I was pregnant, I couldn't stand being pregnant. It's not that I couldn't stand babies. I love them. But I was like, oh God, this is so annoying. Like, and I know why. It's because I was a male in my most recent lifetime. So this is all foreign to me. Even having my period, still I'm 40 years old. When I get my period, I still get irritated with it. I still think that it's not right. And why? Because when I was a man, I didn't feel bad for women when they had their periods or when they got pregnant. I was like, you'll be all right. And now I'm feeling it. And I'm like, wow, that really fucking is hard for women to do this. That's why I'm always like, what? Women are fucking magical and special. But this is why I also understand men so well. So when women are like, men are like this, I'm like, not all men are like that. Because I was a man and I was a good man and I treated my girl good. You know what I'm saying? And not all women are like that. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Lessons are thorns and sides to remove the heel so we don't repeat the lessons. The society, you get canceled for being genuinely honest. I'm glad I have a safe space to talk about this subject flow. Oh, you're welcome. They can't cancel me because, first of all, I'm considered bisexual, if you want to call me that, but I would say I'm not either or. I don't label myself. I would say that I'm a person who falls in love with energy, not their bodies, right? But there's certain things that I won't date. Like there's just certain types of people, I just won't date them. It's not because I'm prejudiced. That's just not what I like. What do you want me to do? I can't force myself to like something. See, the problem is that people have to understand we all have our own choice in what we like and what we don't like. When we stop forcing our ideals onto others, we will all be free. And that is one of the biggest issues that humanity faces. And this is why it's going to be very hard for us to come together as one, because everybody wants to be an individual. And I get it. You are an individual. You are made individually. You are different from everybody. But we have to understand, if you don't stop looking at black, white, gay, straight, and start seeing that we're human beings first, and then the rest of it comes. And until that happens, they're just going to keep separating you further by you wanting to be the blackest black or the whitest white or the greenest is green or the purple is purple is. The more you fucking do that, the more they got your ass in the matrix. So if you're still thinking black, white, green, purple, you're still in the matrix. I don't care how goddess like you think you are. If you think you're the cutest, prettiest, whitest goddess on earth, if you're thinking I'm a white goddess, then you're still in the matrix. Let me just wake you up to that. Knock, knock. Who's there? Stupid. Stupid who? Somebody who thinks they're fucking better than everybody because they're white or they're black or they're green or they're purple. And, and I'm going to say this, and I don't care because I got a lot of black, white followers, all of them. I'll see messages from white people that'll be like, well, it's about, no, just you can't be saying white people this, or like Ariel she wasn't black or whatever. And then I'll see black girls and be like, oh, if they were black, that would be a different story. So I'm always like, matrix people. I don't care. Black, white, purple, green, really don't care. If you're sitting there so focused on the oppression, because honey, if you want to look at it, humanity's oppressed. All of us are born slaves with our social security numbers and our birth certificates. So until we wake the fuck up and realize that we are all slaves, we're all slaves. We've been slaves. I mean, everybody's oppressed. Even those white people you think that have such a good life and freedom, they're slaves too, okay? They're slaves to the marital system. They're slaves to the American dream system. Pay attention, man, because they might seem like, oh, they got it so good, but no, they're actually in the matrix. They're trapped. You're looking at these white people that are like picket fence and family, but meanwhile you see them horribly miserable in marriages. Not all of them horribly miserable in marriages, but they got married because they wanted to do what the rest of their friends are doing, which is get engaged and get in there and get married, have a big ass wedding, be broke because of that wedding. Those are matrix people. So you can look at them like they're free all you want, but when you realize that they're strapped in to the matrix and they can't unbuckle those seatbelts, then you'll realize from outside the box that following traditions, ideals, cultures, you're still in the matrix. Yeah. You are. Even Albanians, I'll tell you right now, I love my people, but their mentality of you got to get married, that's matrix energy. I'm not, that's why people don't accept me, because I'm not a part of the matrix ideals. I do what my spirit and my soul calls me to do. And if I want to get married at 60, I'll get married at 60. And nobody's going to say nothing to me because that's when the time was. Whatever it happens for a reason, right? Yeah, MK Ultra to the fullest, Monarch, Project Monarch. These motherfuckers still have a button that they're being controlled by. Like beep, 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 beep. Okay, go do it now. Okay, okay. And then they sit there and they're like this. They're sad and depressed. They're not happy in their relationships. They're having fucking mission style sex every night. And why? Because they think that that's the way to live, but they're not putting themselves first and they're not getting out of the matrix. And they're living these lives, like, which I can't judge them because maybe they are happy that way. But when ignorance is bliss, it's bliss for a reason. A lot of us can't be ignorant. So we're not blissful most of the time because your ignorance keeps you blissful. And if you're not blissful, it's because you're not ignorant, right? So I'm gonna tell you that right now, okay? Because ignorance is bliss. Like, I'm that bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. And look at me. And I'm that. And they follow everybody else's stuff and what trend is on TikTok. Immediately they buy it. Guys, I'm not judging. I'm just telling you. Like, we got to wake up from that shit, Yeah. You got a warning flow. No, exactly. I couldn't get the fact that the dollar expenses and more than, yeah. Yep. So this is like, that's the reality of the situation. But again, we can't judge them. Why can't we judge them? Why can't we be like, you gotta come, wake up? No, it's your job as an awakened human is to just speak words of awakening and peace and rest. And your job is not to wake everybody up. What you have to do is say the message. And if they choose to follow, they'll follow the waking up message. If not, they're gonna stay asleep, and that's not your problem. You're not here to fix anybody. Okay, let me give you that message right there, because it starts off like when you start becoming awakened, you start to think that your job is to wake everybody else up, and oh my God, they're sleeping. You're dumb and you're an idiot. No, they're not dumb and they're not idiots. They're still on that part of their journey. So let them be. And this goes for you and your family, whatever you're going through, whoever you're dealing with. If they're not awakening and they're not awakened and they look at you like you're crazy, let them think that. That's okay. Just say, love and light, one day you'll be where I'm at, or one lifetime. This is not the lifetime for them. A lot of them are still in that lifetime of stuck in the fucking 1800s lifetime. They're still mentally there and physically for some of them, emotionally. You know, some people are 42 and emotionally they're 12-year-olds. You see what I'm saying to you? Instead of judging them, just stay away from them and let them deal with their own kind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like when people are racist and they don't want to deal with another race, it's the same thing. When you're awakened, you're so-called woke, which I hate that word because they ruined that word because that's not, it's awakened, aware. Those of you who are, then be with people who are also spiritually in tune and awakened. So you don't have to deal with the stupidity of the ones that are not, you know, not calling them stupid, but you know, if the shoe fits, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get this rest of this message for you guys. Really, I bought some clothes as rose water and clothes because I saw the girl on TikTok say her grandma say it keeps your skin smooth. You put a handful of clothes in the rose water and keep it in the fridge. But I mean, rose water does work with that. I don't know about the clothes. I'll read about that, but you know. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Let's leave this message off on a high note and a positive note. You are leaving a situation behind, and you're celebrating. You're gonna be celebrating something. I'm hearing, just have faith in us. I'm hearing, have a little faith in me. So have faith because there's something that you're gonna be. It's gonna happen. You just have to have faith in the universe. Okay, have faith in God, the universe, whatever. Listen, I see you being very abundant here with something's coming to you and somebody's bringing you a gift and you're moving forward here and it's coming. Oh, it's coming. I'm telling you something's going to break, like, I fall apart. I see some things falling completely apart and you're going to be walking through the gates of heaven and it's coming and it's not far away. Okay. One more card, please. Thank you. Well, two more cards. So your burdens are your burdens are going away. And with the burdens card there and the ace of the burdens card, that the 8 of wands and the ace of cups, whatever you've been carrying on your shoulders, it's like you're finally like, oh God, thank God, I feel free right now. Let's go with one of my cards from my deck. Okay. Good afternoon, love and light to you guys. Happy Mother's Day to you all. Now I know my Cash App's working again. I'm happy about that. You're getting ready for a whole new way of life. I have gratitude. I'm letting go of this job and I'm going on my mission. Yeah, some of you are going to be switching your whole life. They are not the one. I'm so serious. If this is a person you're asking about, your spirit guides are calling you. Pick up the spiritual phone, and somebody that likes you is intimidated by you, but they're watching you and they want to be with you. They just don't know how to do it. Okay. You're going to be creating something too, maybe art, music, whatever it is that you're good at. A cute, quaint home in a quaint neighborhood, quiet, peaceful neighborhood. You need to focus more on loving yourself. So I see your bills are being paid, rent is paid, you got your credit score going up. Your kid will be great at something big. Wow. And for some of you, their addictions are affecting your aura, causing you to feel drained. Stay away. Okay. So those are the messages. You guys have a lovely Mother's Day. Enjoy the rest of your day. May you be blessed. May you be guided. May you follow your intuition to the ends of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Because your intuition right now is on another level. So really use that to use that intuition, embrace it. Don't run from it. Don't fear it. Don't run from it. Embrace it because your intuition is leveling up here. Okay. I love you all. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. Oh, I love you guys. I gotta, do some healing on my shoulder and my body too. It's like it's still bothering me and shit. My knee is still not healed fully. My right foot and my left hand from the accident is still not fully healed. So anyway, I love you guys. I see it. I just saw cash disbursements there. So yeah, investing. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. I love you so much. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, guys. Thank you.